everyone, I am Mark, and this is Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. This is build update number 2 for the AMT Plymouth 71 Duster 340. It's a round 2 kit, and so far it's been very nice kit to work on. I got Chandler doing something on the rear end here, or on the back of the chassis, and Duke's taking a picture of Zach, who's working on the front end of this thing. And we have Lee that stopped over today to check everything out. He might want to work part-time for us, so we'll see what happens. So let me move all these guys out of the way and show you what we got done. Because it's been a busy couple of days. You can see the body has got what they would call sassy grass, which I'm using X15 light green. I think it looks the perfect part. Now, remember, this is going to be 10 years old, and it's going to be a high school kid's car. So what I did is I laid down the good coat, and before I did is I decided I'm going to take the one mirror off, and it wasn't a decision I wanted to make. It was a decision the carpet monster wanted to make. So we have one mirror missing. That's in a parking lot somewhere in the mall. And then I got the paint with the airbrush. I did a flat on the chassis, nice flat black. It looks really good. I'll take some of the quick shine and brighten up the rubber pad, and then we'll stipple in with different colors of grays and blacks to make this look more like carpet. On the back, I got the fuel tank painted up. I got all the framework done in a semi-gloss. So this is ready to get dirty, and you've seen that. Sorry about that, Duke. Let me move you out the way. You've seen that video that I made on how I dry brush my chassis to make them dirty. This is going to get a good dirt coat on there because, like I said, it's a 10-year-old car, and we're going to rust this thing up. I mean, we'll have some of the rocker panels and everything will rust out here. It's going to look good. It's going to look real good. But this is a very good kit to go with. I was saying engine because I was looking over. Now, late in 1971, in the late winter of 1971, they switched where they build the engines from Canada to Detroit, and they turned them blue from orange, and I decided that's what I'm going to do with this engine, is we're going to go with the Detroit blue. So I got it painted. I got the rockers and everything looking good in here. We're going to detail those out a little bit. I might leave one of the valve covers off. I am not sure yet, but there's the paint job on that. I'm just using a sanded down toothpick to hold it in place while I lock it down. And I've been using this to hold it. And while I got this over here, let me show you this carburetor. Man, I am highly impressed with the detail in this carb. Look at how nice that is. I've painted a base coat of flat aluminum, and then I mixed flat aluminum and gold, 2 parts aluminum to 1 part, 3 parts aluminum to 1 part gold to get that. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little dab of black on the choke assembly, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do a panel line on this. But that's some serious detail on there. So let me put that back, get it out the way. The firewall is getting detailed up. It's looking good. Just showing you some of the details that are built in this. Look at that fan. Let me bring that up to you. That's a nicely detailed clutch fan there. All I had to do was I painted it the semi-gloss black, and then I used that mix, the same mix I used on the carburetor, and just dry brushed it. Very nice. I haven't done anything with the distributor cap yet. The exhaust, painted that just with the metallic gray. I'm thinking that's perfect color. Now we'll go ahead and rust this out big time. And but I wanted a good base coat on everything before I went to get everything dirty. Seats came out great. You remember the stitching I was telling you about? You can see it a little bit better in here. And I think once I get it with the panel liner, I'm going to use Tamiya's dark gray panel liner on this to dull these seats out and dirty them up a little bit. And then I'm going to hit it with pastels. I think that's going to show that stitching off even more. So we're real nice there. The grill is aluminum. I'll let that dry for a day at least, and then I'll come in with a Maltile pen, and I'll hit the headlights, brighten them up. I'll hit the turn signals with clear aluminum, with the clear orange, and show them off a little bit. Then we'll hit that with the black panel liner, and I think that's going to look really good. I like this flat aluminum. It really lays down well, especially over top of the Vallejo's dark German gray primer. It really gets a nice deep, rich aluminum look to it. So we got the mufflers. Again, they're going to get rusted out. I'm going to put a hole in one of these and have it show blowout. So we're doing good there. I went with a radiator. I did a flat first, then the semi-gloss. Then I hit the cap with Maltile pen, and I did that early now. I also did it on the scoops. And like I said, I did this early on because I want that to have a lot of dry time on there to harden up. Because if you don't and then you touch it, it'll wipe off and dull out real good. But if you let it sit for a week, it will harden up and be where you can bump it and not worry about rubbing it off. So we're doing good here. Let's see. I think that's about it. My starter's looking good. Again, semi-gloss black, a little bit of the gold flat aluminum mix on it, and I'll come in here and detail that up even more. But right now, this is all I got for you. It's a lot of time at the airbrush and a lot of small hand painting stuff. Look at the detail in this already, and I haven't done anything to it. So I was going to open the ashtray on this, but I decided not to on this build because I'm going to have so much other stuff going on. It'll just disappear. So didn't do that. My coil. But anyhow, I will let you go on that. Just wanted to do a quick build update and introduce you to a couple of new guys. They're going to be hanging around the shop. So I'll let you go. Thanks again for all the hands ups, all the kind words, all the criticisms. I take it all. Y'all have a great day.